Hey guys, welcome back to another Zombies video. Before you say I didn't post Zombies Advance 3, I'm aware. I recorded it and I had fun recording it. But overall, when editing, I found out the video wasn't very interesting and it wasn't that fun to watch. So for now, it's been postponed to after this video. Also, I just recently streamed me getting my first prestige and I couldn't edit a lot of it away. So I thought, what about I just release the entire stream as it's all important in my opinion. So be on the lookout for that. But anyway, let's talk BO5 Zombies. So just recently, BO5 was confirmed, and not only that, but Treyarch is making it, thank God, and with it is most likely we'll see a new Zombies mode. Now, I'm probably the last person that should be talking about the future of zombies, as I've only had BO3 for a year now, and even then, I've only started to love it like 2 months ago. But whatever, I'm not usually one to care if people like my opinion. I like Trump, and no matter what you guys say, you won't get me to switch unless I want to. So I'm going to be talking about 5 main things, and that's perks, maps, DLC, characters, and story. First, let's start off with perks, a very crucial element to zombies. Now obviously, we need to see Juggernog, Widow's Wine, Double Tap 2.0, Speed Cola, Stamina Up, Mule Kick, and Quick Revive return, as they are way too implemented into the series to take it out now. But with the new game, it's a perfect time to add perks, and looky here, I have a few ideas! My first and favorite idea is called Beef Grade, and it is something I thought belonged in zombies as a real save me perk. Basically, 3 times around, you can push zombies out of your way while sprinting, which I think could really add new strategies to the zombies playstyle. And to tell you that you've run out of pushes, they may say something like, "Ah, my muscles are getting sore." Another one could be Explosive Personality, where all your explosive gun ammo limits are increased, like Mustang and Sally would have their ammo limit doubled. And you take no explosive damage, kind of like PhD Flopper. Now I do think that Beef Grade could be a bit overpowered, but that can be tweaked a bit to fit into zombies a bit more without breaking the game. Also, get rid of BO4 Zombies perks. They aren't as fun as progression / old ways of getting perks. For Beef Grade, a pretty powerful perk, I think it should be something like 3,000 or even 4,000 points, while Explosive Personality could be like 2,000 points. As for icons, Beef Grade could just be a picture of a really strong arm and it would be purple, as there aren't a lot of purple perks. And Explosive Personality could be a grenade, explosion, or nuke with pink, because why not? On to making good maps, something BO4 hasn't heard of. So maps really connect to the storyline, but BO4 ended the zombie storyline, so we're either free to decide our maps, or they're going to find a way to continue the storyline. For these maps, I'm going to go off the idea that we're free from the storyline, so keep that in mind. One idea I had is a zombies map in normal American suburbia. What if you start off in a room, in a house, like in a garage or a bedroom, and after 2 doors you get to the street to see crashed cars, dead bodies, little elements like fire or maybe even rain, and a few other houses. Now all of their houses have perks, but they're randomized each game, but it's like Shadows of Evil where a broken bottle indicates which house has which perk. Now we have Pack-a-Punch, and what I think would be cool is if there is a big lake out in the middle of the neighborhood, and there are certain parts in all the houses that all come together to build a boat, like fuel the boat and the engine, and you drive to the Pack-a-Punch on the boat, kind of like the teleporter on Keynote or Toten. And you can also get Wonder Fizz here, so you can get all the other perks that aren't in the houses. As for bosses, what if after you've gone to Pack-a-Punch 3 times, when you're driving back, a swamp monster grabs your boat and throws you out, and he takes the boat with him, so you have to defeat him to be able to Pack-a-Punch again. Other small elements, like how long does it take for the boat to cool off, how long can you be on the Pack-a-Punch island, and what happens if you don't get off the island in time, are things that I have not figured out yet, but maybe Treyarch can. I think I'm going to make an entire video talking about new maps, as they're really hard to talk about in detail without it being like 2 hours long. If you want to see other ideas for maps, get this video to 5 likes and I will make it. Now for DLC, a staple of the Zombies series, and the death of my wallet. So I think for DLC, we should have 3 or 2 Zombies maps from BO5, and then just as a big thank you to zombie fans, we get something like Zombie Chronicles that will remaster all the maps with new and improved graphics, as the new game will probably be a launch title for the PS5 and Xbox Series X. Now remastering all maps is really hard, so if I had to choose, I think it should include all the nostalgia maps like Nocturne, Toten, and Verrucht, as well as actually good maps like Mob of the Dead, Shadows of Evil, Origins, Dreisendrach, and many others. I would also like to see 5 return. Although not beloved, it is still fun and is in the nostalgia boom right now. Also, what I think would be fun is if there was an option to play the map how it originally looked with all the original perks. Finally, what about a video about the history of zombies and plans for the future? It would be so cool to see the developers inside Treyarch share their experience of making zombies what it is today. Now on to characters. So with new maps and no story, it seems like we're free to make new characters. Now I can't think of a lot of characters, but since one of the maps is the American suburbs, what if we had a younger person, like 18, who's played zombies and knows what's going on, and he also makes sarcastic comments about how he likes playing Nocturne Toten more? I think a self-aware character could be fun. Again, like maps, characters are really hard to go into, so I will also be making a characters video, but no like goal, as I really like coming up with characters. Finally, but certainly not least, what's the story? Well, the last story got really complicated, but that just ended, so maybe it's time to go back to basics and then ramp up this new story. Now again, this takes a lot of time, but this needs to be here, so what I thought could happen is if the different maps have different perspectives of the survivors of the apocalypse. So basically, we have the American suburbs, we have the American military, and maybe another Pentagon map starring a different president, as to whom I think Ronald Reagan can work well. Now, I did say that we were free from the storyline, but maybe over time we can slowly work our way back into the old story as we go. Overall, story does not need to be heavy in this game unless we are carrying on the old story completely. So that's it. That is everything I want to see in the new Zombies mode. Obviously, I did not talk about guns, as they're going to get their own video. I'm thinking it will come out around next Friday of next week, depending on my work from school. But anyways, you Zombros, I gotta go. So until later, bye-bye.